Hi, everybody. It's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go now. Leading off, Jackson Chorio. In there for a strike. At 100 miles an hour. And away we go this afternoon. The next pitch misses. Ball one.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Bryce Terang batting with one down takes a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2 is the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's William Contreras. Up and in, 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. That one in triple digits.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck onto the track, and he makes the catch. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. Just missed. That misses,
that's a
and the
ball.
count is 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. Mitchell moving back. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. And now the center fielder, Mike Cameron. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Over to first, and he saved. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
Ball 1.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. That one outside. Yeah, that's ball 2. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one finds its way through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. The throw to second is offline.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at second. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases, their third home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip. And now, Raul Ibanez. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Freeland Hauls it in, and there's one away. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, D.L. Hall.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Richie Sexson. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Lifted in the air, right center field. Freeland sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. New inning getting started. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I
That's
think
ball two.
keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-1. Christian
Ball, that's
Yelich.
outside.
The next to hit takes outside. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. The 1-1 is fouled off. This to center field. Ibanez on his way in. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike 1. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. And here it comes. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it across to first, and the inning is over. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Jared Kellner. Right through there for a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Ball inside.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about it.
Kelnick dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Now here is Mike Cameron. And first offering is fouled off. Down the left field line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And that is out of play. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Hey, 2.
Pickoff move to second, and he's back in easily. Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Terang throws to first. 2 out. Here's Victor Robles. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air center field. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Andrew Monasterio in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. That to right. Robles corrals it. And there are 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Chourio, the left fielder with good range, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was born in Venezuela.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cameron has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Raul Ibanez. Hall back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Swung on, belted. That one back. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Digging in, Kyle Seager. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add to their lead. It's 9-1. Now here is Cal Raleigh. Fastball is outside. They get him, but it was pretty close. So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Richie Sexson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bouncer to Hoskins. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Jared Kelnick. That's out to center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Contreras, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And there's a foul ball. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those.
Headed towards the corner. Get out of town. So he goes yard to left. It's 9-2. Hoskins in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that one missing low. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Mike Cameron. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. J.P. Crawford will hit next. Singled and scored back in the first. To first, and he breaks for second. And they put the tag on him for the out. And that one is lifted in the air. Chorio puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So digging in, Raul Ibanez. Robles runs. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Hall checks the runner. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Robles at third with 2 away. Next Next pitch is outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Swing and a miss. We go to the top of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Brewers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Garrett Mitchell now at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, Ryan Hudson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 10-2. And now Kyle Seager. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Chorio makes the grab, 1 away.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap.
Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 11-2. And next is the designated hitter, Jared Kelnick. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The throw to first, and that is the. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the 3rd baseman, Andrew Monasterio. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one the other way, puts it away for the out. So up next, Jackson Chorio.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit.
Fly ball down the line. Robles in position on the warning track and hauls it in. This is Bryce Terang. That one in triple digits. Terang measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, A former first-round pick back in 2018. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Cameron. Hudson back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first, one away, bottom of the 6th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, J.P. Crawford. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. One down, base is empty. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. That's towards center. Mitchell under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Next to hit, Victor Robles. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was
0-1's the
expecting
count.
for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice.
Swung on and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He'll touch them all. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 12-2. And now Raul Ibanez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Strike 2. Swings and misses. And we're back. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. Ken Griffey Jr. into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. First offering, and it just misses.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that,
That's a ball.
you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count.
1
He
strike.
didn't right there.
And before the pitch, he steps off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Hoskins, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses
that's
outside, and the count is 2-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Yelich at the dish. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
And a strike.
0-2.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, Jorge Polanco. To the right side, Terang. Tosses to first, and Polanco is out. Kyle Seager, the next to hit. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Cal Raleigh. In the air out to center. Touches down, that's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Next to hit, Jared Kellner. Moved to second, and he's back in on a dive. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they extend their lead. And here is Mike Cameron. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. And they tack on 3. It's 16-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the shortstop at the plate. J.P. Crawford. Up the middle. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. And there's the strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
I got 1 ball,
The
1
shortstop takes a ball. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And there's a ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. That one's upstairs, ball 1. On the inside corner for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. That one's in there. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 16-3. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's off the mark. 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Chorio now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. Oh, that's a strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And now 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Pinch hitter coming on, Julio Rodriguez.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Robles runs. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Check on the runner. Robles dives back in.
Off the plate, ball
Well,
1.
that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Popped up. Hoskins moves under it. And there's one down. And the batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Runner takes off for third. And a foul ball. One out, the runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Ripped on a line to center. He makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one in triple digits. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1. That missed inside. And that is ball 1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cameron sizes this one up. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss. The Brewers down to their final strike, and it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And that'll do it. So this one got Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Ryan Wu.
Try to stay back. For that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Nick Gonzalez. First and second, 2 outs. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. That's through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw them get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the
2-1.
advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out. Here's the second. Baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, a little out front there as he swings through it. Wu measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2021. That one out to right. Smith makes the grab, 1 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He swings and fouls one off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball 1 low.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
2 down, bases empty. Brian Reynolds here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. And he chases that one. Back here with my pal Singy, showing the slab in today's game. Mitch Keller. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Cam Smith getting ready to hit. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's a ball. Safe in second with a stolen base. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. He hammers one out to center. And they add a pair. It's 2-1. Now a chance for Jake Myers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it falls. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now Jeff Bagwell. Runner takes off. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Carlos Correa in the box now. Takes strike 1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He leaves the yard to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. And now here is Isaac Paredes. In the air, left field, Sawinski. And that's the third out. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a miss.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Outside. And the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Just missed.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a slider misses down and away. Just off the inside corner. And it's 3-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Joey Bart in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hayes has this one sized up. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So the batting order turns over. Jeremy Pena digs in now. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. So digging in, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 1. First offering, runner goes. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Pena stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now, Craig Biggio. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 7-1. On the mound now for the Pirates, Carmen Mlodzinski. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here is Cam Smith. He's already homered here in this one. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Man at first, Jake Myers now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Center field. Cruz settles under this one. Nabs it. And that will end the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. Now into the game, Jose Altuve. He'll play second. Wu back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
Threw that fastball right
No
by
ball,
him,
two
slightly
strikes.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues
One
to
ball,
climb the ladder.
2 strikes.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first on the strikeout. Man at first, nobody out. Here's McCutcheon. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner at first with no outs here. Next
Outside,
pitch is
that's the ball.
outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Gonzalez in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the
ball, 2
zone. I
strikes.
think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Connor Falefa swings through that one as
0-1.
he comes to the plate for the second time today. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Got him. And that's set for the bottom of the third at the plate. Jeff Bagwell doubled in his first AB.
Bagwell.
And that's
Nope,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. And it's 1-0.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
And here comes Carlos Correa. On the ground. And foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that drops foul.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle, a dive. Nice stop from his knees, the throw. And he gets him. Nicely done. So up next, Isaac Paredes. Fly to left his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a ball line to center. Dives. What a play. On to the fourth. Now at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Struck him out. 10 straight strikeouts. B-Ray coming to the plate now. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Reynolds in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Alvarez under it, and that one's gone. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. It's 7-2. Horwitz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. A little bit low.
That's down.
On the ground to short, Pena. Third out. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
And that is downstairs. 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He sends it out of here, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2. Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter now, Jeremy Pena. There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Out towards right center field. And there's a hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Now, Craig Biggio. There's a line drive to left field. They got it for out number 2. Cam Smith will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Ball 1, no strikes. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw is cut off, goes to first. And now he's out trying to get back. The huge. And we're back. This is Joey Bart. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's outside, and a count 2-1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Sawinski, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. McCutchen stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good eye in that spot.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Gonzalez up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
1-1.
They tried to
That's a
get him to
ball.
chase on a slider down
2
and
balls,
away.
1 strike.
Next
Hey,
offering is
two.
in for a strike. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make
3.
up. And we're at the top. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Swings through that one. He's one of those Dave
0-1
McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Jeff Bagwell, the next to hit. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. And they add a run. It's 10-2. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Hunter Stratton.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Foul ball. The 0-1. Out there to center. Cruz running hard to get it. Got it. Nice grab. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Line drive. Connor Falefa. They take the force out. That's the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Goes down looking. Brian Reynolds digs in now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name.
Altuve to Pena at second for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Stratton back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 11-2. Now it's going to be Cam Smith, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle, didn't square it up as much.
Smith dives back in, but they got him. Now here is Jake Myers. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Cruz snags it on the run. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Lance Berkman getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
95 with that one. The stuff has been
No
excellent.
balls,
It really
2
looks
strikes.
like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball,
Oh,
excellent
that pitch is
slider,
out.
but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he gets yet another strikeout. 16 so far. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike two.
0-2's the count.
Ball one there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One out, base is empty. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Here's Joey Bart now. And the slider just misses.
Timing
Counts
issues
1-0.
can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a
One
few
ball, 1
awkward
strike.
swings.
Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Make it 18. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Lance Berkman. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. It's 12-2. On the mound now for the Pirates, Chase Sugar.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a
0-1,
tough
no
task
strike.
today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Correa stands in now, looks at that one inside. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first.
He's
Low
safe.
throw, picked, he's safe.
Now batting.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Here's Jordan Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Hard hit, base hit. One runs in. Here comes the throw. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-2. Ground ball left side. A sliding stop over to first. And
Got
that's
it.
a great play for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Craig Biggio. First pitch, and he just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, throw pulls
safe.
him off the bag, and he's safe. So a man aboard, and now Cam Smith. Baraki checks the runner.
He made it
Biggio
safe.
back in on a dive. He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Ripped on the ground to second. Gonzalez to first in time. Out number 2 and another run comes in. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Myers now at the plate. And that one in the air center field. Cruz should have this one. Go to the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jack Sawinski. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Now just about to hit
0-1.
that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. And now 1 and 2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Gonzalez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Yeah.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a miss. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Lance Berkman. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. Here's Carlos Correa. Foul ball there. Fought off foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
To the right side. Horowitz takes it himself. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. So digging in, Isaac Paredes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Got him. 2 down, base is empty. Yordan Alvarez will hit next. And a swing and a miss there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Gonzalez to first in time. All set to start the 9th in this one. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's downstairs and outside. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. 7 in a row by way of the K. Rip towards third. Tosses across to first. And a couple of quick outs. Last chance now for the Pirates. Digging in, Brian Reynolds. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Nope, upstairs.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy
Ready to go? Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Fastball for a strike. And we are underway. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a bunt towards third. Bare hand has to hurry. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Here's Garrett Hampson.
The second baseman, Garrett.
Abreu, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball,
Win
2 strikes.
at first, 1 gone. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
That's
First
out.
pitch just misses.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1. And that's outside. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight. Stepping in, Craig Biggio.
Foul ball.
That one laced to center and a base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Safe in second, and that was not close. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Late swing, fouled off. Hit slowly on the ground, and a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Base knock center field. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Picks himself up an RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Berkman dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Next pitch misses way outside.
That's out.
2 out, space is empty.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Ground ball right side. Hampson on to first. Yeah, they get the out on Albert. Back here in Denver, top of the second. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
The 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Nolan Arenado, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-2 is the count.
And takes low for ball 1. And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Bottom of the second, and now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. Fetty back to work. And he lays down a bunt. Hampson. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Next to hit, Cam Smith. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Myers the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Fetty picks over. Smith dives back in, but they got him. Pena. Stands at third with one gone in the inning. And now the 0-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. One down. Now Correa up to hit. Fetty throws to first. Myers back on a dive. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw. Save. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's the ball. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
3-0.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now a jump throw. Got him. Nice play. Isaac Paredes digs in now.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Wynn takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that's a little bit high. 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
2 2-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
2-2 the count.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Garrett.
Hampson in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a
0-1.
called strike. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Craig Biggio. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and then came in to score. And a foul ball. Throughout his career, Biggio was as durable as just about anyone. In 20 seasons, he played at least 140 games 16 times.
And Biggio was such a hard-nosed player. Always a dirty uniform after the game. Makes playing 1,800
1
straight
ball,
games without
2
a
strikes.
trip to the injured list even more impressive.
Grounds one to short. Fires across
Got
the
him.
diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swung on and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A massive home run. It's 4-0. 1 out, base is empty. Lance Berkman now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. Throw into third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fetty checks over to first, and he's back. Two on, 1 out. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That pretty much.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Riley O'Brien.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here is Cam Smith. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. Out to short. Win. Over to first.
He's out.
2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Jake Myers. RBI single his last time up. First pitch misses. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1
All
ball,
sliders
2
so
strikes.
far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him
2
in the
balls,
box.
2
And
strikes.
that's down and away. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ivan Herrera. Fastball for a strike. Herrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Panama. And there's the strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. That's a little bit low. 1 out, base is empty. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Pitches in there, and it's 0-1. And that's in the
I got a
dirt.
ball, 1 strike.
late on that fastball.
1 ball.
2 down,
Two
nobody
strikes.
on. Top half of inning number 4. Next
Outside,
one
that's the
misses.
ball.
It's 2-2. Got him looking. Bottom 4, and now the DH, Carlos Correa. That one a little bit
Ball
high, and that's ball 1. One of the
Counts
things with
1-0.
Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Correa dives back in. And now Isaac Paredes. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a
0-1's
mile.
the count.
Strike 1.
Runner.
Correa goes. And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
And the righty deals.
Aye.
On the ground, right side. Hampson to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 0-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Hampson. Not in time to first, and a run comes across. Man at first with 1 gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Altuve. O'Brien keeping him close. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. He'll score. It's 8-0. That
One
one
ball.
missed.
2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this
2-2
at bat.
count.
Way outside. 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Lance Berkman. Altuve
Ball.
runs.
That's inside.
Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Check on the runner. Altuve back safely. That one hammered left field. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 10-0. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, number 35. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. To the right side, Hampson fires over to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. Way high with that one. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes a ball. Hit on the ground to short. Win. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. It's a bit of a blowout. up now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark? Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 10-1.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and
Ball
big
one.
on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Scott in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering
Oh,
upstairs.
that's upstairs.
Swing and a miss. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Cam Smith. Win. Zips it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next, Jake Myers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Left field, Donovan. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Carlos Correa. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters
0-2 is the
got to
count.
get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. And now, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 2 in this one. That one fouled off. Just missed. Up the middle. Hampson on to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Abreu back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
That one just misses. And now it's filled up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Next to hit, Garrett Hampson. My partner known. Ouch, that one got him.
Right there.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Outside low. 1-1. No outs, runners at first and second. Ground ball could be 2. To Pena at second for 1. Now over to Berkman. Double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline,
0-1's the
but
count.
also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now here is Craig Biggio. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to. If it's
Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
Runner goes again. Pitch
That's
inside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And nobody's going to stop him on the bases today. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on the move again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And they still haven't found a way to slow him down on the bases. 1-2 here. On the ground to third. Arenado. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Lance Berkman getting ready to hit. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. And delivers outside. Fouled off left side. That catches the outside corner. And a count 1-2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Now he turns and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now, Yordan Alvarez. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now a chance for Jeremy Pena. And first offering is fouled off. Alvarez, the runner at second with 1 away. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. The 2-run shot. It's 14-1. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy. So 1 out, nobody on. Cam Smith will hit next. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself up.
There goes the runner. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. He's safe. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's 15-1. One gone, runner at first. And here comes Carlos Correa. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. One out and a runner at second. Check on the runner. Myers dives back in safely. Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw to third. He's safe. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him.
Nope. Outside.
One away with a runner at third. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And the lead continues to grow. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that is out of play. 2 outs. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Just misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. So a man at first. Nolan Arenado. Next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Nootbaar in the box again. Takes a strike. Check swing, but it's put in play. Throws to first in time.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Pozo at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball still 0-2. Strike 3. Struck him out for the. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Base hit center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batter.
And the batter now, Jose Altuve. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. Runner goes again.
0-2.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering misses. 1-2 to count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Next is switch hitting first baseman Lance Berkman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Scott puts it away. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they extend their lead. Ryan Fernandez on the pitch here. Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Jeremy Pena digs in now. And a foul ball. Out to short. Whips it to first. Inning over. Ready to begin the eighth. Now here is Victor Scott. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And ball one.
Strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Man, this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this eighth inning. He's given them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
Win in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. The shortstop takes the ball. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Garrett Hampson next up for the Cardinals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in. And that is that. On to the bottom of the eighth. Now it's going to be Cam Smith. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Jake Myers.
Ball, that's in.
And the throw out at third. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Out to short. That's a base hit. Runner on at first with one gone. And next is the designated hitter, Carlos Correa. Runner on the move. Pitch misses inside. Throw there. Safe. Runner at second here, one gone. Pickoff throw. And he's back in safely. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses.
Upstairs.
Throw to third. Save. The next pitch misses. 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can.
That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And in at second with an RBI double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he...
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Correa comes in to score. And it's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Man at first, Craig Biggio now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings and chases a low one there.
Sometimes being
got a
lucky
ball, one
is
strike.
a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Maton checks over to first, and he's back. Runner takes off. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. So one out with two aboard. Jose Altuve, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Making a move at second base, and here's the pinch runner, Joe Morgan. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Two on, one out. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Next one is off the plate. And it's 2-1. Swung on, belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 23-1. Now here is Lance Berkman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's two down. Two down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw. What a play. Inning over. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. Not close with that one. 1-0. And another ball. And that's a little bit high. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That finds the mark on the inside corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1's the count.
High fly ball out into left center field. Alvarez makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he
lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. Well, this one ends in a blowout.